Hello everybody, good morning. I wasn't going to get on until Tuesday, but here I am. I'm getting on for a whole different reason. I still plan on doing my video about healthy boundaries, but this is really strange. And, I've noticed it for a while, and I'm not usually one to, talk about things like this, but, it's getting to the point where it's getting really kind of more obvious and obvious. As you guys know, we had a really bad hailstorm maybe 3 weeks ago, give or take. After the hailstorm, when I went outside to record and do the video to show you guys the hailstorm, I smelled what it smelled like: oil, like machinery oil in the air. And I kind of was like, I made note of it, which I always do. When I notice things, I'll make note of it and carry on. So, I gotta get in the shade. I don't have my trusty umbrella with me. Well, as you guys can see with my thumbnail, we are actually in a level 4 baseball size hail again, with, of course, possible EF3, EF4 tornadoes. The last hailstorm that went through, if you guys didn't see it, you guys can go back and look on my videos. It took out a lot and damaged a lot of the crops in my state. A lot of the farmers was like, it damaged our crops. So this one could possibly just take them out, be honest with you. We had a storm go through last night, and I'm gonna try to, that's another thing too, the sun, but we'll get to that. I'm not gonna get out to show you because I'm, in here, keeping away from the sun rays. There is light, distant, like musk fog in the distance, all the way down, and so of course it's probably here. I'm gonna see if I can go this way. And turn it around. If you guys look above those tree lines, hopefully I'm showing you guys correctly because I'm on my phone. You can see above the tree lines, it's a light, very light haze in the sky, which is, oh, the sun, unnormal. And I've noticed that quite a bit when I do my sunrise pictures. I've noticed this haze. It's really, it's strange. I've lived in my state my entire life. I was born in Dallas, raised in the city until I was about 19. Then I moved out to the country, into a very small, remote town because I just like the peace and quiet. And so I've chased storms before. Everybody in my state's at least chased 1 or 2 storms. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? These storms are not normal. They are not normal. And it's unsettling to me personally is how it's damaging the crops. Not only are we having these storms coming in, we also, southeast part of my state, are having fires. That's been going on, I'm thinking 3 days. So we're having these storms coming in. We're having these fires on the southeast. I'm thinking the southeast part of the state, close to the Oklahoma border. So we got fires over there, which that's a lot of farmland. And then we got high winds and storms blowing in. With the baseball size hail and violent tornado possibilities. I'm in the red zone. You guys saw the thumbnail that I put up. Yeah, I'm learning those thumbnails. Go me. I'm in the red. And we had storms go through last night. and which was just light rain, which is fine. But you know, the sun, for example, too. I've always been very, very sensitive to the sun with my eyes because I'm extremely blue eyes. You know, I've always been extremely fair complected. So even growing up, I've always been, you know, having to pay attention to, you know, the sun and not burning because I can turn as red as my hair. And, but the sun is, you know, I don't want to sound crazy, I'm probably going to come out crazy. The light outside is different than it used to be, and it's not my eyes playing games on me. It's not, you know, I've mentioned it to some people and they're like, oh, it's old age, you're getting older. That's not that I'm getting older. But anyways, it's more of a fluorescent, more of a bright white light. So anyways, which is normal. So just keep a lot of people in prayers and your thoughts as these storms go through. They're not normal. I'm telling you that right now. They are not normal. Something is up. Somebody, you know, there's a weather machine up there causing all this weather, because some people will say that. They're drinking at the helm. They need to light up a little bit if that's the case, because I know some people believe that that's the cause of it. But whatever the cause, whatever's going on, it's not normal. And it should start around 11. Morning, are you ready for today? Well, they're talking more baseball size hell. Yeah, we're level 4 today. I know, right?
Yeah, I was looking into moving and
Sorry about that, you guys. It was a neighbor walking and got to talking with him a little bit. His property is still damaged extremely from the last hailstorm. So, anyways, with that being said, this is not, I don't know how many times I have to say this is not normal. And I'm not usually one that says this is not normal. This is definitely not normal. And like I said, keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. And if this storm, once it leaves, you know, my state, you know, it's supposed to be going on up to the Nebraska and keep going. Pay attention, keep an eye on it, because I'm not trusting. And then they were talking about storms, you know, spontaneous storms that just come out of nowhere. So spin-off storms or whatever. So anyways, it looks like I might be showing you guys. I'm hoping I will update and I'll tell you guys nothing happened and we're good and no hailstorm, no high winds and all that, but I will definitely update you guys on that. I can't guarantee Tuesday with whatever comes about today if I'll be able to do the video on healthy boundaries, so that might be a little delay. It just depends on how today goes. Anyways, take care and get off your phones, get off the internet, and get disconnected and reconnected to nature. And stay safe. Blessings. Bye.